Some people do not like the fact that 50 Cent co-signed Tekashi 6ix9ine as the king of New York. Let's jump into this one. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button. Product for today is a mini projector. You can hook your smartphone, your laptop up. The link is below. It's 50 bucks, guys. Can't lose with this one. It connects to all your devices. The link is below. 50 bucks. Get it right now. And if you want to run ads in the channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com. Well, 50 Cent has crowned 6ix9ine, as we know, as King of New York, okay? And that got a lot of people upset, including J Hood, who made the song Red Rum against Tekashi. Now, I can understand, you know, because it's not like, it's more of a trolling era than ever, okay? So, you know, people claiming that they're King of New York, it's gonna fluster a lot of feathers. Just like Tekashi said, he said, you know, I said that because I knew it would piss people off and it would get that conversation going and it would get people talking. I mean, the kid is a calculated troll. He knows what's going to get people flustered and whatnot. So J Hood did a response to this and he did a whole mocking of, you know, Tekashi and 50 Cent. You know, 50 Cent was saying, you know, when you say you're the king of New York, say it as loud as you can, you know, and, you know, J Hood was like, basically saying, oh, you know, 50 just stands next to whoever's hot at the moment, no disrespect. Let's get into this right now.
Hey, tell them niggas what you run. Hey, tell them niggas what you run. New York's mine, right? New York's mine, right? Nigga, fuck out of here, man. I wouldn't give a fuck if you got a cosign from Frank Lucas after he came back from Bangkok with that motherfucking 9, nigga. It wouldn't matter. You still a dub, nigga. Nigga, Fifth got a tendency of standing next to whoever hot at the moment anyway, man. That's how he do. No disrespect to the big homie, but it is what it is. Fifth ain't stupid, man. Nigga laughing at you, not with you. What the fuck do I know? Still in your motherfucking neck, nigga. You already know what it is. Red Rum, nigga.
Yeah, man, this the real New York City, man.
Tell them what you
know
running.
What I'm saying?
Tell them what you running.
New York moms, right?
Tell them what you running.
New York is mine, man. What are you talking about? And we ain't wearing no gloves. They know us.
Yes, you see my son Skittle with 50. This shit happening. You see Le Chien de Noir? Talk about that shit. Oh. Hey, je m'appelle Shadi. Hey, yeah. Hey, parlez-vous français? See, I like this. Let the camera see you get a better one. Yeah, flick us up, man. How you gonna say you run New York and you ain't here?
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said. What he said again?
How you gonna say you run New York and you ain't here, man? Come on, man. Yeah, you king of New York. Yeah, take that shit, man.
Take it back home.
Come on, man.
Huh? You wanna take it back home?
Yeah. Nah, I'm drinking that. Le Chien, he don't do that. This is for me. This for me and the ladies. Le Chien de Noir. Well, y'all go cop that motherfucking unit shit, man. What's up, man? Alright, so I got the first official box. Hold on. The first official one. Le Chien de Noir. Parlez-vous français? Oui. Alright. What the fuck is y'all talking about, man?
This word too.
Yeah, wow. This means king. I already got the translation.
So the week is a Game Boy case for your iPhone. Yes, flip over your iPhone and play Game Boy. It's amazing. Select the iPhone you have and go get it right now. Link below, free shipping with Amazon Prime.
Like, yo, I rock with him. Like, he took me on a promo tour, first tour.
Word?
He took me on,
wow, Nostradamus.
Yayo was
I
with
was
me.
there too. Wow.
It was just me and Yayo before. This is before Banks came to picture everything. You know what I'm saying? He took me on his tour. We was riding with him, everything good. Like, I seen some things that was, like, instead of him actually vibing with everybody that was on the tour, like, he would have his book off to the side, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's his vibe, though. He keeps himself.
Like, that's how he is, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't understand how, when he was in position, how he didn't do anything to set up his crew. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the Bravehearts, like, at the time, Jungle, Wiz, Horse, all of them, and we was all on the same van together. We wasn't even on a bus.
Right.
Like, vans together, riding. And it was like, I was honored to even be allowed on his tour at that point, because I didn't have anything but how to rob at that point. You know, he just said, yo, that record feels crazy. It reminds me of when I came out. He had options. He could have took Nature. Could have took other, you know, there's other artists around it with AZ. Fox, he could have took whoever he wanted to take with him. You know, and he said, no, he wanted me to come with him. So I went with him.
Did he have was the Firm still popping back then?
The Firm, I don't think he liked anything that was a conflict to him shining as Nas. You feel what I'm saying? And that's my assumption after the fact. Because I didn't understand why he didn't utilize all that at that point. Like, even after Uchi Wally came out, they had a smash, man.
But you know what? Originally, he wasn't on that record. The record that when they gave me up on a mixtape, Nas wasn't on that record.
Right.
He hopped on at the end and they shot the video for it.
But that's when it was working. It was working when they gave it to you, Clue. And then he got on the joint because it was working, and then he didn't travel with him to support it. What's the difference?
I don't know about.
Ask me this. What's the difference between Bravehearts and G-Unit? It's momentum. When I had the momentum, I worked them in, Clue. I could have sold a blank CD after Get Rich or Die Trying. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? That's the real deal, man. And then after we get going, like they was established, they got groomed. Yeah, he was already grown because he was with me even then. So when he's locked up and he's going through,
Y'all sounded crazy on a mixtape. Just on a mixtape alone, y'all sounded like, you know what I mean?
Like we was already veterans because we was getting knocked around. As far as the game was concerned, everybody who had money, that's why I was getting my ass whooped. Like, that's what was happening.
You know when I knew it was really on? I knew it was really on when I heard the freestyle that Shy Money dropped off. It was just really Banks on there. You had a couple bars in there.
Victory?
That's when I knew it was on. When we heard that, we knew it was on.
It was either Victory or the Banks
Riding
workout.
through Ruckers,
Yeah.
Pride on the Chuckers, the Sprint
Workout.
Bangs.
Yeah, that's the joint right
It's
there.
coming.
So what's up with G-Unit, man? It's like, you kind of got angry, aired out one time.
Yeah, you know what it is? I think I was building something that was unhealthy because it was running solely on my energy. And it took for them to reach a point like, yeah, I think all of them was already made over $5 million, cool. Like how much? That's that help that I was talking about, though. At that point, if while Nas had that energy, he could have helped them get into a decent space financially before going, you know what, y'all on your own. He didn't really give them that support and then said, now y'all on your own. I still talk to Lord, Spunk, the people who was there that wasn't a part of the music.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we all good. It's just I didn't see him doing like he just looked, and then his character is sometimes.
Have you seen him and spoke to him?
No,
recently? Not at all.
No.
Not since then.
And I haven't seen him.
Wow.
Yeah, like I had a conversation. Look, he wanted to do the same thing that Jay did to him with Carmen, to Mega, cause he called me to get Holly number in Queens, Circle 5, and Mega was messing with it at the time. He was tight at Mega at the time. He sent me to go get the number. I went through there. And then after that, it was like he called me like 3 times that night to tell me what was going on. You know what I'm saying? And then when I did the Jennifer Lopez joint, I did a remix for Jennifer because the first thing I did is Puffy called me back to help him with the Make This Money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And after I did that, then I was working with Jennifer. I did a remix on one of her joints. And then Irv started crying and Donnie and them and was like, yo, what are you going to do? This guy's exactly what he says he is on these records. You know what I mean? Why you want to do business? What happens when he gets mad and he does this something to Jennifer? So he was kind of using me against me at the time, and then they pulled back off. And he was like, use Nas. Nas just beat Jay-Z. They just went through the ether, that little back and forth thing. You know what I'm saying? And then Nas ended up doing the record. I wasn't mad that he did the record. I was mad that he didn't call me. You called me 3 times to ask me about Mega's girl. And then you didn't call me when you did the record though. What is a direct reflection of what you've created, music-wise, in the music business? It would be maybe an indication of the general public going to buy it, maybe. So if we take those people in front of me and add them up, they all didn't sell what I sold on the lines. But I'm coming again.
My whole real argument about the whole thing was, I mean, there's some people on the list who
don't even deserve to be there.
Don't deserve to be there. They didn't write all their own rhymes the whole time. So it's like,
how did Game get to be number 3 when I wrote his 3 first records? His 3 first singles off his first album. That means I'm number 3. Come on, put me back on there. That means I'm number 3. Oh, he wouldn't even be here right now.
I don't know, man.
Exist. And the last record.